What's good, guys? Matt here, country song teacher. I hope you're doing well. God's doing huge things in your life. I titled this lesson on purpose, the spider guitar exercise I struggle with, because I want you to see live and in person how bad your teacher is. You got a couple 100,000 followers, you make money on YouTube, you get sponsors, all this stuff. So surely your teacher is a phenom and knows everything about guitar, right? That's why I always do my three boys. I always go, when they mess up. We kid around each other. So they'll be like, Daddy, Also, let me throw this in just for a bonus. I'm not going to charge you for this. When you read your Bible, if you're like me, you should find encouragement how much the disciples mess up. The people who followed Jesus while he was in the flesh, they saw him make blind people see, make lame people walk, cast demons out of people, make dead people rise. They witnessed all these things firsthand, and still they were quick to have unbelief, to have jealousy, to deny Jesus. All these things, even though they're seeing it firsthand, that should be encouraging to you. That should be encouraging to me. Because, guys, the Bible says all have sinned and fallen short. We all have our doubts. We all mess up. We all have our shortcomings. That's okay. That's what makes life cool. So you're going to have times that you don't know much about this guitar. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about it. Same thing with the Bible. There's a lot you don't know. But rest on what you do know. Be encouraged. And like I said, hopefully that can motivate you. So for this exercise, the first thing, I was watching a video on this, and like I said, you'll see, I don't know how to do this. This guy says, a really good teacher. There's so many guitar teachers, by the way, on YouTube that are so much better than me, so much better than me. I make my home, as you all know, on fret 2 and 3. About everything I play is G, C, E minor, D. That's how I have 4-chord songbooks and all that stuff, because really the 2nd and 3rd fret is about all I know. I'm pretty good at those, but that's about it. So on this spider exercise, you can start anywhere. I'm going to start on the 5th fret. So that's this, look at these little dots. There's a dot in the 3rd fret, a dot in the 5th. What you're going to do is take your first finger, second, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger, and put it on all 4 of the strings. Now, I broke my finger. You can see my ring fingers curves in. I broke it when I was 8th grade, and that makes it very hard instead of going straight. We all have excuses, right? There's my excuse. So what you're going to do, first of all, without even using any kind of pick or any kind of playing, put your hand in the right position, and you're going to do what's called a spider walk. You're just going to work on taking your first finger down to the 5th string, and then the middle finger down, then the ring finger down. Again, it's very hard for me. And then the pinky finger. See, I'm slipping up. I can't do this. The pinky finger down. Then you go to the next one. First, second. See, it's very hard for me to do that ring finger. Then the pinky. Then go to the next string. 5th, 6th, 7th. See, my finger almost doesn't want to do that. I showed you that out of transparency. So you want to go all the way down like that. I have to almost like take my pinky finger off because my finger doesn't want to pull right. And then bottom. And then what you can do, once you get in the bottom string, you start back up. You go first, middle. Again, we're going up to the 2nd string. See how you want to get where your fingers don't move, where you want to get where everything's stable and you're just moving. Like I can just move that one finger, my first finger, and keep the other one straight. I can move the middle one, keep the other one straight. When I move the ring finger, everything messes up. And then the pinky finger. Then you go back up to the 3rd string. Then you go back up to the 4th. And you can see it's like walking like a spider with your fingers. Now again, that's very hard to me. After you get more advanced, add the picking part to it. So I've got my country song teacher pick here. Y'all know I rarely even use a pick because I very, very rarely do any kind of lead guitar or any kind of solos or anything. I don't know jack. If lead guitar playing was dynamite, I wouldn't have enough to blow my nose. If lead guitar playing was money, I wouldn't have enough to pay attention. Okay, you get the point. My jokes for the day. So what you want to do, again, we're picking this 5th string. So you're going to go. Then 4th string. Now, see, I know some of y'all think I'm just being modest and I'm making this up or slowing down on purpose. I promise you I'm not. I don't know how to do this. You should be encouraged that, man, I still struggle with stuff too. There's so many. So a lot of times if I'm just telling you, I'm telling you do all that stuff, and you're like, man, I can't strum as smooth as him, man. Mine doesn't sound as clear, man. He made that look effortless. I'm the same way. Like I said, I'm good at that stuff, but I still struggle with any of this kind of stuff. So I guess I got some homework. What happens too is, where this is my job, so to speak, at this point in my life, I'm a lot of times focused on just teaching more songs, teaching more just rhythm guitar. And then I got 3 kids at home and a wife, so I don't have a lot of time where I just practice. I need to try to dedicate more time where I'm actually practicing, trying to get better myself. Like I said, I say that to be encouraging. But let me know in the comment section below if you can do this. I mean, you want to put all four. What helps me, like I can do that. Like, to me, it's a little easier if I go. But they say, again, there's, like I said, there's people far better than I am that teach guitar on YouTube. Smash the like button if you agree with that one. Is he on his own YouTube channel telling about how everybody else is better than him? Yep. That's what I do. But they say, the experts who are, like I said, better teachers, you say you need to learn to keep all 4 fingers on there and work on controlling 1 finger at a time. So that's the exercise you want to work on. And like I said, let me know if you could do that in the comment section below. Boom, 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 boom. It's just very hard. When I move, my pinky always wants to go crazy. I know when I played probably the first, 6 to 7 years guitar, I can never control my pinky. That's why when I learned to lock in the bottom 2 strings, that made such a difference, because my pinky, adding a pinky, it seemed like it just had a life of its own. Like I knew how to somewhat decent do these 3 fingers, but my pinky was just almost impossible to control. So if you can relate, let me know. All right, guys, that's the lesson. Like I said, I still struggle with that. I got a little homework myself to work on that. I'm going to go do the lesson on my acoustic selection guitar channel and my prime country, which is just my name, Matt McCoy, here in a second. So if you want to learn a song, go check out those channels, by the way. I'm going to play some songs from my 4-chord songbook. If you want to get my 4-chord songbook, you say, Matt, right now I'm not really into the picking and the lead stuff. That's where I am at this point. You just want to play songs with those 4 chords, then go to my website, CountrySongTeacher.com, and get the 4-chord songbooks. Those are fun. It's 40. Each of the books have 40 songs, and it's digital. You can, under the title has a link. You can click on that if you want to know how to play. I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna make these change. I'm gonna be somebody someday. Bet your hard-earned dollar. Another thing I'm about to do, guys. Hey, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm up here at my little farm. I'm about to do a chainsaw review of my new Ego battery-powered chainsaw. People have been asking me questions about that on Instagram. I've been on this kick where I'm sawing tons of firewood every single day. So people ask me about my chainsaw. I just got another big load today, a bunch of big oak. And the battery-powered saw my brother got me is called an Ego. And I'm going to do a review talking about, I love that thing. It's been amazing. I thought I'd never be a battery-powered chainsaw owner growing up on a farm. You know, we have the big Steels and Husqvarna, big Farm Boss, gas-powered, huge ones. So I was like, man, I ain't going to use no battery-powered chainsaw, but it's a beast. Like I said, I cut all this, every single day I've been getting tons of fire with my house. I cut all this oak, and it did an amazing job. So I'm going to go do a review on that, just for kicks and giggles, on my Money with Matt channel. All my guitar channels and my Money with Matt channel, you'll find in my description links to all those. Be sure you subscribe to all 4 channels. There's this one, Country Song Teacher, Acoustic Selection, my main channel that I started first, where I do praise and worship lessons and tips and gospel tips, that kind of thing. There's Matt McCoy, which is my prime country channel. And then there's the one I started later this year, Money with Matt, where I give business principles, money-making principles, side hustles. I'll do reviews, all kinds of fun stuff. Just whatever God puts in my heart. So by having all 4 channels, that's what allows me to do YouTube 4 times, is have income streams from all those. to be honest with you, if I just had this one, I wouldn't be able to do YouTube full time. So I thought I would branch out and have multiple channels, so I can, like I said, talk about whatever God puts in my heart. And hopefully you guys and gals out there like it. We'll keep rocking and rolling. I'm gonna go feed the catfish. See what we can get into. Love you guys. Smash that like button. Till tomorrow. Let's go.